Hey, my name is Sean. Welcome to Echoes in Eternity Bourbon. Are you ready for summer? So sometimes summer just doesn't scream bourbon. But to me, I think that it just really depends on what you're drinking. I've been in a big rye kick lately, and of course, rye kind of people have that kind of synonymous with, cooler weather, the fall, the winter, even, spring. But we're right in the middle of summer right now. We're in, triple digits all the time, getting ready to hang out with the family at the lake, excited about that. I'm not built for summer. I'm built for cooler weather, but my a lot of my family members do love the summer. But had an amazing opportunity. Got to hang out with Joshua from Red Clay Bourbon. His brother was there, a good friend, and I got to have the opportunity to come along, and I was so very thankful for that. We got to do kind of a bachelor party thing up there. His weekend extended. I was only there for the day, but it was very gracious of Shortbarrel. They did an amazing job taking care of Joshua. And as you start seeing his content, I'm telling you, you'll learn why I enjoy him not only as a person, but what he's going to have to bring to the bourbon community. He's done a really nice pick with Shortbarrel. He's doing some other things behind the scenes, and I'm very excited about the future for him. But man, one of the things we got to do when we were there, and they took care of him with a super special bottle. And I am so excited for him for that. But they also let us get to have a barrel your own experience. And one of those things was this bourbon right here. It's coming in at 125.5 proof. It's an OZ Tyler bourbon. It's about 7 years, if I remember right. But they had two barrels out for us, and everyone there we drank both of them, and it's funny because we said this one's more of a fall bourbon, but this one right here, this is a summer bourbon. This is a bourbon that I can get down with in the summer and just have a great time enjoying. So there are some differences. You will find some things that lend themselves to summer a little bit better, and this was definitely one of those. So excited about this. Was able actually to get a pour of this to a friend of mine, Jeremy. Jeremy, I hope you enjoy it, brother. I can't wait to hear what your thoughts are on this. But let's deep dive into this. Man, this thing right here is a nice high yellow, orangish type of color, kind of a medium amber, I would say. Rolling it around on the Glen to kind of see what kind of legs we're going to get to form on this. So they're slowly working their way, nothing forming yet. But let's give this thing a nose and see what we have. Man, right how I remember this, I can get my nose right into this thing and it's not blowing it up. When you start getting things, 115, 125, 130 proof, a lot of times you can get that kind of heavy ethanol. On this, I'm not. I'm actually getting a lot of red fruits on this. And, I'm kind of like getting some cherries, a little bit of raspberry. It's going to sound strange too, a little bit of strawberry going on this. A lot of different red fruits on this. Do get some of the nice oak on there. I am getting like a sweet tobacco on there. I'm getting some different caramel notes on there, some vanilla. So you get some of the classic, you get some of the oak, you get some of the vanilla, you get some of the caramel. But I'm also getting that sweet tobacco and some of the red fruits coming through. Like I said, that cherry, raspberry, and some strawberry coming through, which is really nice. It does have kind of like a fresh type of an herbal thing, but not in an off-putting medicinal way. It's just kind of a fresh type of nice, fresh herb type of pop thing going on. Legs on this are forming nice and slow on this. They are a little bit thin, but it looks like it has some very nice oils to it. So very excited about that. Man, what are you guys' 4th of July plans? Like I said, I'm going to the lake house. I'm ready for some fun. Let's give this thing a taste. Man, I was worried because when you go to Short Barrel, you're going to try a lot of fantastic things when you go there. Same thing like for me when I go to 13 Colony, I get some real nice things, but I got to try a lot of great stuff at Short Barrel, and you always wonder, did I really just take the moment and just kind of put it into this bottle, or was this bottle standing up on its own? This bottle is standing up on its own. I get a lot of great red fruit flavors that come off of this, which is so nice. You feel a little bit of that proof, get a nice finish on that thing, get a little bit of pepperiness on the back of the palate, but it comes in sweet and then it gets really fruity. And I know I'm probably different than a lot of people, but this thing isn't drinking 125.5 proof. Now, I'd say about 10 proof points down, maybe 110, 115, but it's coming in with a nice mouthfeel. It goes from that sweet kind of a caramel right into your red fruits. On the back, you are getting a little bit of that, a little bit of the drying from the oak. I am getting some of that sweet tobacco on the back, but it's almost kind of washed over with all the wonderful red fruits that I'm getting in this. So it really just kind of lingers in the back, and you just kind of pick it up on the very back of the palate. And that's the one thing I can't get past on this. It's like you get some of your classic bourbon flavors, but then it's washed over with this beautiful red fruit kind of mixture of things. And I actually get kind of like a little bit of I got more of an herbal note on the nose, but I'm getting kind of like a light floral, like a light rose on the back of the palate that comes along with this. You do get a little bit of spice on the back of the palate. I'm attributing some of that probably to the proof, but it's not killing me. It's a nice slow development in that Kentucky hug, and it's not overwhelming. And it doesn't send you right into sweat. So that's a great thing for the summertime. This thing just gets smoother and smoother as you drink it, which makes it also a very dangerous bourbon at 125.5 proof, because you can have a few of these and then you go to stand up and realize I probably need to sit back down. So to me, that's a good sign of the bourbon, and it changes a lot. So every sip that I've had, I've got something either more pronounced in it or added something a little new. But this one, I'm getting more pronounced. At first I got just flushed away with the red different kind of fruits, the strawberry, the cherry, the raspberry. But now I'm also getting some deeper caramels on the back of the palate with this too. So it's a lot of fun. You get that nice back and forth on it. So it's not the same sip every time, but you pull something a little bit different every time I'm getting a sip on this. Man, Josh, I am so thankful for the opportunity to get to hang out with you. I hope you and your missus have an amazing, amazing wedding. And I hope you guys have an amazing life together. And I'm so honored that I got to be a small part of this just to go there with you guys for that. Like I said, it's going to have a lot of memories. Every time I have a sip of this, I'm going to be having great wishes for you and the missus. Thankful for that. Look, I'm ready for some off days this week. I'm not sure what day of the week I'm going to put this out yet, because I'm going to try to get ahead a little bit, because I'm going to be hanging out with the family on the water. But hopefully you're off. But if you're working when you see this video, I hope your work day goes by fast. I hope you're successful in everything that you do. You bring great energy to people and they bring it right back to you, so you can get through the work day, so you can get to that off time, which is the critical time. That is the time that I hope it slows down for you. I hope you guys have an amazing time with your friends, your family, taking care of yourself to revitalize yourself and enjoy the time. Um, I am so thankful for all of you, and I'm so thankful for our country. And we are blessed to be living in the United States. As bad as we are, and as much as we talk about stuff, we don't realize the many blessings that we have, that we live in the country and can live the lives the way we choose to live our lives. So I'm so thankful for that. But most importantly, y'all, cheers and God bless. I hope you all have an amazing day. Thank you.